Hi all, hope you all are doing good. So this is the very first video after the introduction, that's why I'll take you to the website and see what category and where we are going to start today. From the next time onwards we will directly jump onto the attack. Okay, so here it is, all the categories. This link I'll add this in the description. I've logged in already and today we are going to see the SQL injection. So in this we have 16 labs and you can see all the explanation all is given, but we are going to jump on to the first lab. So here this is our first lab which is not solved, and the prerequisites for solving this labs is one thing is that you need to redirect your request, or I can say packets, to the burp suite. So for that you have to configure your proxy of the browser, whatever browser you are using. I am using Firefox. So instead of configuring every time by going in settings and doing all those stuffs again and again, like configuring the proxy and then removing the proxy, switching on, switching off, so to avoid all those things I have added this plugin called Foxy Proxy. So you can Google about it and try to add it to your browser plugin or add-on, and then you can shift to, okay, so you can see I can turn off at any time and then I can turn on to my proxy configuration. So this is one of my proxy. I can add such any number of such configuration. Okay, so because this is the first video, I'm showing you what are the prerequisites and all. So one thing is you need to configure this proxy settings, and the second thing is you need to have this tool, of course. Okay, so that's it. And this proxy configure I have configured so that my requests go to the port 8081. So when I am specifying any specific port in the tool, also I have to go to this proxy and then options, and then I have to add this, like add then 8081, and then I have to select this localhost address and click on OK. So that's how I am adding. Now we are good to go. So if I do this like google.com, it will work fine because it is not coming, it is coming to the burp suite, but I am not intercepting. So when I do intercept, and at that time I do google.com, so this time you can see there will be like multiple the request will be waiting for me to click on forward to go ahead, or I can anytime switch the interceptors off. Okay, so yeah, that was all about it. Let's get on to the SQL injection part. So here what they are saying is I need to access, okay, this is the lab. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, and as of now intercept is off. I switched it off for temporary. So here I can see different categories of materials and all. Okay, so basically what they are saying is that the website is getting the request or the response from this query, that is select star from products where category is gifts and release equal to 1, and my intention is that I have to perform an injection attack so that it can display all the details. So I have to manipulate this query such that this condition is not I mean it doesn't need to verify this. Okay, so just to give you an example, I have created this table. So if you can see, let me execute only this much. Select a star from students. I have 8 students. Okay, now if I what I can say, if I do like this, where person, so I am basically filtering where name is equal to person 1. So what it did is on each record it tried to perform whether name is person 1, name is person 1, name is person 1, not, and whichever record it got true, it brought it back. Correct. So here if I want to fetch all the records, what I need to do, I need to make sure that every record returns true on executing this where condition on the table. So that's why I'm adding or 1 equal to 1, that is either the name is equal to this or 1 equal to 1. 1 equal to 1 means it is always true, right? So if I execute this, you can see I'm getting all the I can say all the records. And one of the most important thing to understand is the minus minus. So what is minus minus? Like I add any number of other queries in future, I mean in further the sentence, but if I write minus minus means it is like I'm commenting, I don't consider whatever it is there. So when do we use such thing? So like I need to remove the complete where condition, so in that case I can write minus minus here. Okay, so yeah, that was about the concept, and let's get on to this part. So here is the lab, and what they are saying is to solve this lag, perform an SQL injection cause the application to display details of all products in any category. That is, I need not to check for this. So what I will do is, I will turn on my intercept and I'll try to click on any one of the categories. So you can see, as soon as hit I on this, you can see it is doing a get request with the parameter category, and the what I can say, the filter is accessories. Now I don't care whatever it is, so I'll simply write this. Okay, so what is happening here is, let me open this. So it's basically, the query was like this. Okay, and now okay, so it's like value, and it was like this. So whatever value I was giving in the parameter, it was replacing here. So therefore what I did is, I ended the value here, and I am adding my own value, and finally I am commenting it. Okay, so here whatever value I am giving, that will get executed. So for that sake, what I am doing is, I am closing, or I can say, let me try to zoom this a bit. Okay, no problem. So basically I commented the I ended the value of where the category, and then what I am trying to do, I am trying to do or, and then I am writing 1 equal to 1, and whatever the further condition is there, I am simply commenting it. Now this is what we generally write. Okay, but here what is happening is, when it is there in the parameter, okay, this complete value has to be treated as one value. So therefore we add 1, I mean plus, instead of space. So now if I simply hover on that, you will try to see what is the value. What happened? I'll try to hover on that, sometime it gives me value. No, it is not giving. One second. Right, I got it. So basically what we need to do is, before trying to manipulate or modify anything here, we need to send it to the intruder, and if possible repeater. So here if I see, the same request will be going here and to the repeater as well. So here you can see, if I hover here, you can see the plus is gone. So if I try to hit go, you can see I am getting something, right? So let's try to have this value in the category, that is this value proxy, and yeah, there was one more minus, and now I'll say that forward. Okay, now I don't want to intercept. So you can see it got injection. So this is showing me that it is successful. This is just for our understanding, but in the products we can see that we are getting all the products irrespective of whether they are released or not. Okay, you can see now lab is solved. So previously it was not solved. I hope this makes sense. So today you learn what does this minus minus means, what does this 1 equal to 1 means, right? This is like true, always true. So yeah, that's all for today, and in the next session, okay, this lab is completed. Yeah, so yeah, this is solved. In the next session we are going to continue with the SQL injections only. Okay, so after covering all the topics under the SQL injection, we are going to move on to the next category. So if you have any query with respect to the explanation given so far, please write down in the comment section your suggestion. Based on that, I'll try to improve myself. So yeah, that's it for today, and please try subscribe, click on notification bell, and share with your friends who are interested in this domain. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.